So, our next project is going to be, we're going to make this a Screaming Demon EMF pump. We're going to do it a little different this time. We're making this one for Brandon Kreitzer.
Yeah, this one's for Brandon.
Yeah, so we'll take it home and we'll get that in the mail to Brandon this weekend. He's been saying he wants a pump. He wants a pump. So,
well, he said now, I mean, and I think you even heard him, that he was going to trade us that Joe's box.
Yeah, I think so.
For EMF pump. So, I mean, I don't know.
Sounds like an even trade.
Well, we may be...
Look, I've already autographed this box.
We may be getting a little bit.
It says ZAT on the back. See? ZAT. So, I'll call the police.
The little sticker says Dollar Tree. No.
So what we're doing is we're taking our AC aluminum duct tape and we're going to line the bottom of the box. Pencil box. This one is orange. And so we're going to line it. The reason we do that is because we put lights in them so we can find it. And this helps reflect the light. And it's also going to help reflect the EMFs up wherever our motor and our magnets are at. So I just pre-cut these so you don't have to watch us cutting, tape.
Well,
so usually three pieces will do it. What happens when you don't have fingernails? It'd be a pain.
You want me to have Lexi come over there and do that for you?
No, because she'll chew it up.
Yeah, that's true. So you just basically line in the bottom of that thing with silver duct tape.
Fancy duct tape. Aluminum. Alright. That's our last piece. And once you got all your tape in, the bottom ought to look like that.
There you go.
So what we're going to do now, pick up the razor blade that I need to take home with me for this part. Okay, I'm going to plug in our glue gun so I can start getting hot. And tell Roy to bring the drill back that we need.
It's right behind you.
Is it?
I just moved it from there because it was right in front of the shot that I needed.
Just a minute. So, move these out of the way. We're going to that again. So what I got here is a 5/8. We're just going to drill our holes right now since we're waiting for the glue gun to get hot.
Oh, that's now I see what the wood bit's for.
What?
Yeah, so you just use that 5/8 wood bit and pop a hole in the side of it?
Yeah, so we can slide our light source in. So we just make this a hole, either side, front, back, wherever you want to put it.
Well, the nice thing about them little lights, too, is they have their own power supply, so they're not taking nothing away from the EMF part.
Right. Yeah, go easy because this is plastic and it'll crack.
Yeah, exactly. Push on it real hard with a pointed thing like that and it'll split it.
And this project, I think this is the only thing that's actually made in the USA, is this box. Made in USA. Still waiting for our glue gun to get.
Well, other than the assembly that's going on now.
All right. So we take these These little LED globes are called, made by Dorsey. And we're going to stick, this is going to be our light source. But the good thing about using these, if you have a need for a flashlight and you don't want to use white light, just unscrew and they make your own. They make handy little flashlights. When the lights on these go dead, unscrew the end of them, and there's 3 button cells inside it. And just simply replace those button cells. You don't have to go, because these are hard to find. People go, where do you find them? Where do you get those things?
You can get them at Home Depot, but 3 of them are $9.
Yeah, so I mean, they're expensive. So that's what I do, is I just clip these things off. They're right here.
Oh, the string, yeah.
Done.
What they are is little lanyards on them, I think, for kids to wear when they're going to school or something.
Well, we're not wearing our pumps.
Or if you're jogging or something, maybe.
So there's our light source. Okay? Done with that. So now our glue gun ought to have some temperature to it. What we're going to do is we're going to glue down a little 4x4 magnet. We took this one off the phone book because it was free. See if our glue's hot. Yeah, we got some heat to it there. Come over here. What we're doing is just on this sheet magnet, because we're going to have spinning magnets, and this is going to help throw the EMFs up and just really cause a turbulence. So we got some glue. So we just slide that bad boy in there. Glue it down. Don't want to get glue all over Denise's tablecloth, so put that there. Well, everybody, we made some pumps and different kinds of everything. We tried different things to keep the rattle and the noise and the vibration down. So what we're doing with this one is we're going to use Brandon as a guinea pig. We're going to use foam as our motor mount, sort of. So we're hoping this will absorb all the shock and noise and rattle and vibration. So we're hoping, we've never done this before, so we're trying it now. We don't know if this glue's going to adhere to it, or if it's going to work or what, but we're going to try.
It just might.
I think it will. So our motor source is going to be, while waiting for some glue to dry.
So what you did was you just took a piece of soft styrofoam and notched it out so that the motor would sit in it, and then you glued that down to the magneto.
So what we're going to do is take the motor out of this little fan. This is, again, a $1 fan.
Which way is your motor going to be facing?
Motor can be this way.
All right.
Oops. Excuse me. Motor can be going this way. Good thing that glue wasn't dry.
That takes a minute or so.
There we go. So this has got a couple little screws in it. That's why we got a little screwdriver. Let's take that screw out. Just tear it apart. Nothing else in here that you need. Put it off to the side, and there's your motor. This is what's going to spin our magnets. That's going to be our motor. Now, what we do is we use the flat part of this to mount our magnet on. So it's got 2 screws in there. We just take them out. And we use this flat part here. Usually what I do is these little things right here, I just trim them off so it doesn't get in the way and hit anything behind it. Just take my clippers and trim them bad boys off. Now don't trim the one in the center, because you're going to need that.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Now, with that trimmed, what we're going to do is we're going to super glue this to the
Motor
to the
shaft.
motor. But what we're going to need to do, what we've done in the past and we found from trial and error, is we're going to do this, or it's this way, so that the super glue doesn't run down the motor and freeze it up. And trust me, we learned that the hard way. So that's what we'll do. And what I also like doing is I like using the super glue gel because it doesn't run all over the place. All you need is a drop and it stays put. Just a drop.
So what you're doing, you're putting the flat part that you're going to be gluing the magnets to down and sliding the motor shaft onto it.
Right.
Yeah, if any of that glue rolls up the motor shaft, it'll lock it right up.
There we go. That shouldn't take more than a minute. So, while that's drying, these are the magnets that we're going to be using. We're going to use one ceramic magnet, and we're going to be using 4 rare earth magnets. Now, I think Roy picked these up at Home Depot, the ceramic magnets.
Yeah.
The rare earth magnets, you can get a package of 10 for, I think they're $1.79 at Harbor Freight, and they're strong. They're very, very strong. So we'll just go ahead and pop 4 of those bad boys out. Now this pump here, when we're done, is gonna put out close to 950 bulldogs.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I'm gonna need that screw that's in there. There it is. So this ought to be about dry. So what we're gonna, let me show you something else. On the backside of this motor, there's vents. We need to cover these vents because what we're going to do is we're going to put hot glue in here, and if you don't cover those vents, that hot glue will get up in there and your motor will freeze up.
So you're going to take a little piece of the electrical tape and put over the vents on the bottom side?
Right. I haven't had a problem since I've been doing this.
No, yeah, that's the only way to do it.
So at the end, just cover your vents right there. A little piece of tape. Keep the glue from getting up in there. So now another thing to do, we're going to go ahead and put our super glue on our ceramic magnet. Just a few drops. This stuff is strong, it don't take much. And just go ahead and put that bad boy down on it. Give it a minute to dry.
You want to try and get that pretty close to center as possible
Yeah.
when you do them.
Yeah.
So that your motor runs as balanced as you possibly can.
There we go. And just give that a minute to dry. Now, what else can we do here while we're waiting? Here, we'll set that over there. And while we're waiting, man, boy, that worked out pretty good.
Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it?
I'm gonna have to go home and tear all the pumps apart. But
Yeah, tell me about it.
I think it's gonna be quite. It's gonna be pretty good. All right. So what we're gonna do is change the bits in our D-wall. We're going to a smaller bit here because we're going to be putting our battery holder on. Now the battery holders you can get at excuse me, Radio Shack for 99 cents. Roy went out and got a handful today because we were out. This is what they look like. Just a 99-cent battery holder. So what we're going to do is we're going to mount this bad boy to the back. And I put one hole right in the center so I can screw the battery holder to the pump. Then I put one hole on each side for your positive and negative feed to the motor. Okay. And I got just one sheet metal screw, wood screw, just whatever you have available, just one small screw to go in the back of the battery holder. That.
battery holder fight and use it?
Yeah, sometimes it can be a pain. But that's alright. Okay, so we'll just mount that bad boy on there.
Hey, we haven't taken any breaks or played any funny videos.
Well, we'll leave that up to Brandon. He comes on in an hour, so.
Yeah, well, in 7 minutes, Jennifer comes on with the reporter chicks.
Sorry, Jennifer. Have to catch you next week.
Well,
I gotta take Mary and feed her. She starts throwing stuff at me if I don't.
oh yeah.
So we're just feeding our positive and negative leads right through the pump. And you should have your wires coming out like that. So this should be dry enough to handle now. So what we're going to do is glue our motor into our foam now, I think. And that is hot, buddy.
Pretty hot there, is it?
Ooh. So, I think we're done with it. Unplug it.
Made a nice little bed for the glue to sit in right there too, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to. Kind of melted the foam, which made it just like a shock absorber.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go home and tear every damn pump apart and do it this way in physical. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, so we get to do a little bit of soldering again, is we take the negative and we put that over to the solid copper piece that you'll see over there. And then the positive is going to be the one that has the hole in it. And what we do is we just simply solder those two leads in there. Okay.
I don't think that'll hurt it. You keep practicing, you'll get good at that one of these days.
Maybe. Now, what I need is a AA battery.
No way.
Huh?
Alright, hold on. Look. Those AAAs you had to bring.
Yeah.
But I got AA.
So, oh, you know what? Never mind. I still got to do the earth magnets. So we still got them.
Still got to do what now?
The earth magnets.
Oh yeah. Here's a AA also.
Oh boy. I think it got down in that glue. It did. There we go. That glue melted the foam.
Yeah?
It's in there.
Sure needs your battery connection?
It's alright. Just got some excess glue that's in the way.
Yep.
Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to glue our earth magnets on. We had some excess glue we had to remove, no biggie. So just about a drop of magnet will do you on putting these rare earth magnets on. They're stuck together through my fingers.
Camera wobbling a little bit. I'm raising her up some so we can see over top of that lid. There you go. Sorry about that.
Oops. Man.
Little babies are strong, aren't they?
Man, I'll tell you what, this is the hardest part of doing it, is these little strong
See that things fly out of your fingers?
Yeah. Come on. One more.
That's Cece, I think.
Okay, so our earth magnets are on there. We're gonna give it a minute,
Let them dry a little bit.
let them dry a minute, and then we're gonna check our leads, make sure everything's tight and ready to go.
How long does it take usually for the magnets to dry?
Just a few seconds,
Just a few seconds.
just a few minutes. Not long.
Well, it's super glue you're using, so
I just don't want to turn it on and stick to your glasses over there.
yeah. Or hit that big
Walking
screw.
around with a magnetic geezer.
That might be cool.
Well, let's see what we got here. What do you think?
You bring a mail with you by chance?
No, I did not.
I got a K2 in yonder. I mean, it's better than nothing.
And let's run it. Like I said, this is the first time we've used this foam, so
Now, I'll tell you what, it seems like it's a
yeah.
good deal.
No.
All right, here's what it looks like. Let me hold it, leave it there for just a second. Let me get a close-up of this for him. So you mounted two magnets, one on either side of the big ceramic. I can see.
4 magnets.
Oh, there's 4. Oh, it's spinning so fast that looks like
I can
2.
take the battery out. So all together, we got 5 magnets. We got 1 ceramic, 4 earth. See that?
Let's put that there for a second. Once you get that going.
So you can see you got 5 magnets, 1 ceramic, 4 earth.
Getting ready to put the battery back in it.
time I turn it on, it gets quieter and quieter. That's all.
Let's see. I'm holding the K2 like right there. Let me zoom out on this. That's my arm's length from the camera. Let me lean in a little bit. That's got to be, what, 2 feet away right there?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, that's just how easy it is to make a pretty kicking EMF pump. And like I say, I don't have a mill here, but I would almost guarantee you put a mill up beside it, that thing's pumping close to 900.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
And this one's property of past Brandon Greitzer.
Past Brandon. Brandon, just put the Joe's box in the box that he sends that in, and you can send it COD. We'll pay the shipping. Ain't no big deal, dude.
By the way, Brandon, you've been zapped.
There you go. All right, that's how you make IR flashlights out of gel sheets. How you change out, take a LED flashlight, change out the lights, put IRs in their place, and also how to make a very simple and efficient EMF pump that, like I say, will put out about 900 on a millimeter. It's pretty amazing. All right, thank you very much. We're out of here.